we are trying to make doing business with us as easy and frictionless as possible. We want to make it that people understand our premium content offering, and when you marry that up with unique data and unique supply going into the DSP through a unified platform that includes the DSP, the SSP, also native, and we bring that all together and we just make it easy. And we're also introducing first-party data at scale that you can't find anywhere else. And I'd also say that our size, I want people to walk away tonight with the size of our organization. We're second to Google in terms of total size. And we are stocked with premium, professionally produced content. So we're kind of sandwiched by UGC, but we are professionally produced content that the number one thing is it's totally brand safe. Brand safety is at the core of everything we do. Trust, and then also innovation. We look at things, how are we innovating more and more? In the last year, we have innovated in our ad tech stack, especially with our unified platform, but also our DSP and what we can offer, and that unique supply that we bring in there of OTT, digital out of home, audio, packaged in there. And that is what we want to offer to clients. And we want to show them that it's so easy to do and that you can't find that anywhere else at this scale.
So Jeff, when you talk about first-party data, what's the scope of that, and what are the sources of that?
Okay, so first-party data for us, we have 1 billion, I'd say on a monthly basis, nearly 1 billion users that are consuming professionally produced content. So we get billions every day of data signals that come back to us and form data insights that we can share with our advertisers. And we can also combine that with Flurry. We own Flurry, and Flurry is the back end of 80 of the top 100 apps. And that talks about location, and that talks about engagement. And we also have Verizon wireless data that we can put in there also. And then we have membership, we have subscriber data that we can put in there. But what we do is when we look at the first-party data of our users consuming content, we can see where they're consuming content along the path to purchase. And I think that that's very unique that others don't have.
So Jeff, a lot of talk about 5G, a lot of excitement. Your CEO gave quite a passionate presentation today.
He is always excellent, and he's always on.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask you, what are the prospects? And we also hear about some of the innovative things you're doing with some news partners on the content side, the new lab in Los Angeles. So tell us a little bit about some innovation and where that might lead in terms of opportunities for marketers.
Well, I think that when we talk to marketers, we're always looking for a creative angle to basically expand what their partnership is with us. We definitely have the most innovative ad tech, and we're trying to get better and better every day to offer even more. But there's also a creative side to that, which shouldn't be pushed aside. So we're bringing that creative side through Riot Studios. And so we bring Riot in, and Riot has the first 5G studio on the West Coast. That it's the first one in the US, and it's the first one in the world, I believe. And it's a 5G studio with motion capture, as you saw tonight, where you can instantaneously put together what used to take post-editing. And now you're going from live to a figure, a creative figure, instantly. And that action, that voice, all together.
So how do you see that being for clients at some point?
We can create tons of content with clients. What we're trying to do here is have a consultative sell. So we're trying to take a look at what does a client want to achieve? What do they want to achieve from a business outcome? Not just an advertising outcome. What do they want to achieve from a business outcome? And of course, we want to deliver a very targeted audience to them with basically it's very efficient. But at the same time, we want to offer creativity because we want to offer things that we can show to that audience also in addition to their message. And when we have Riot, we can go that extra yard to bring the creativity side in. Once we listen to what they're trying to achieve, we can take Riot, put it together, develop a creative aspect to the buy that enhances what we're doing programmatically. And I think the clients are very interested. I think programmatically, everyone's moving more and more to programmatic. We have an expertise in it. We've had an expertise long before others. And now we're basically enhancing that, but also bringing the creative aspect in. You can't forget about the creative side.
And finally, I wanted to ask you, you know a lot about mobile, came from Snap about a year ago, yes. A lot of innovation on the handset in terms of content.
Yes.
Where do you see things going there?
I think everything's moving more and more to mobile. I think desktop is great, but it's migrating. It's already going to mobile, and we are prepared for it. We're basically, when we look at all the businesses that we're in and all the different aspects, we look at it, how it plays on desktop, but really how it plays on mobile. Because mobile's here. Mobile's not tomorrow, it's not next week, next month. It's already here. So everything we build has mobile front and center. #1 priority.